listening to Coleman Community Radio's Coleman County Sports Channel. Tonight's broadcast will begin in about 1 minute. Listening to Coleman Community Radio's online channel for sports in Coleman County. Tonight's broadcast will begin in about 30 seconds.
Game with a sense of anticipation and dread. Rolling into this first round of the playoffs are the undefeated Fairview Aggies, a team that epitomizes toughness and country strong. Across the field are the Arab Knights, a team composed of young men that I have personally coached. I always knew this day could come, but I hoped that it never would. Someone I care about will have their season ended tonight. I poured my effort and time into both these teams because both these teams are composed of young men who are worth watching develop. I know the mentality of both these teams. This is not going to be a game. It will be a war. One of these teams tonight will fall. One of these teams will finish their season. The Aggies are expecting big accomplishments this season in the playoffs. Will they be able to reach that playoff goal? Or will the Arab Knights dig in and say, none shall pass? It's time to find out. It's time for Friday Night Live on the Fairview Aggies Sports Network. Welcome to Dafford Smith Stadium for the first round of the playoffs. Joined by my color commentator, Joe Greer. Dad, it's great to be here. It's a beautiful night tonight.
Beautiful night, but a little bit chilly, Chris. It seems like as soon as that sun went down, the temperature started dropping. It's still comfortable, but it's a little cool.
It has started to get a bit of an edge to it, a little bit of a chill. And, man, I cannot wait to start this game, Dad. You know, these kids are both teams I've watched from develop, in some cases from Little League. You know, some of these guys who are playing for Arab, I coached in Little League baseball.
Yeah.
You know, for years and years I've watched these young men grow. I've watched these young men develop. On the flip side of that, the Fairview Aggies, we've watched sometimes multiple generations of the same people, the same families, the same names. Younger brothers filling in where their older brothers played. And we've become part of this Fairview community. It's going to be a tough game tonight for me because no matter who wins, I think I'm going to lose.
Well, you know, Chris, I watched them both warm up. They have a bigger team than we do, size-wise and numbers-wise. But we have a very, very skilled team here at Fairview. People know what their assignment are. They go ahead and handle it pretty well. For the most part, everybody helps everybody else out. And it's going to be a battle. It's not going to be a cakewalk, that's for sure. And we are in the first round of the Alabama State playoffs. So anything goes. Yeah, and you can't expect anything other than that.
Well, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll break down the games that happened last week. You're listening to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network at Dafford Smith Stadium. About 25 minutes till kickoff.
Hey, Coleman driver. Are you tired of the hassle and confusion when it comes to buying a car? Well, we've got fantastic news for you. Meet Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevrolet in Coleman, your go-to guy for a no-nonsense car buying experience.
Hey folks, Adam here. You know, buying a car shouldn't be stressful. That's why at Mitch Smith Chevrolet, we pride ourselves on transparency, trust, and there's never any BS at MS.
That's right. Adam Aker and the Mitch Smith Chevrolet team are changing the game.
Done right the first time.
I've never experienced service like this before. Plus One Heating and Air not only fixed my heating system promptly, they also ensured everything was running smoothly. They truly care about their customers.
So when you're in need of heating and air services, remember the company that's willing to walk that extra mile for you. Plus One Heating and Air, where trust meets exceptional service. Hey, Coleman fans, when it's game time, it's pizza time, and nobody brings the flavor like Pasquale's Pizza, a Coleman tradition with the original recipe since 1968. We're talking fresh, made from scratch dough, zesty signature sauce, and a mountain of melty cheese. Still made with the same recipe you've loved for over 55 years. You can dine in or carry out and taste the hometown tradition that's been winning since day one. Pasquale's Pizza, a Coleman tradition, and still making it the way we used to, because that's how Coleman likes it.
Welcome back to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network here at Gafford Smith Stadium. I am Christopher Greer, joined by my dad, Joe Greer. And before we get started, Dad, we'd like to say thanks to our sponsors who make all of this possible, who make Friday Night Live on the Fairview Aggie Sports Network a doable thing. Our broadcast booth is sponsored by 212 Insurance Group. And I'm a customer of 212 Insurance.
She thinks I know something, maybe she thinks it's fine. Or maybe she knows something I don't.
Insurance Group, go that extra degree of service for all your insurance needs. Also, we'd like to thank Adam Aker and Mitch Smith Chevy pregame, Josh Phillips of Maven Mortgage, Zaxby's, Odin's Auto Glass for the sponsor of the scoreboard, Heatherly Fitz Company, Cyber Broadband, and that is it for our sponsors. Let's talk a little bit, Dad, about the games last week. And let's start with the Fairview Aggies. Fairview had a rivalry matchup last week, getting ready for the playoffs, and they had to welcome in probably the best defense that they have seen all year. I'm talking about Good Hope, Dad.
Yeah, that was a close game. It wasn't decided until the fourth quarter.
I know she usually has some other ties, and I wouldn't want to break up. I wouldn't want to break up. Maybe she'll help me to one.
For the very first time this season, Jake Harper did not get in the end zone, Dad.
Yeah, that's true. It's not because he didn't try. It's just allow him to go full speed all the time.
Right. Well, and when you're talking about Jake Harper, you're talking about one of the best running backs in the state of Alabama. You're talking about a kid who can do anything you want him to do with a football. You can't let him get 3 steps. You can't let him get vertical going upfield, because if you do, he's going to drag a pile for 4 or 5 yards.
Well, another thing you can't do is you can't try tackling at the waist of the chest.
No,
because all he'll do is just shed you. He'll push you and you'll be rolling on the ground.
Well, you'll be wondering, did anybody get the number, the license plate number of that truck that just ran you over?
Yeah.
And that truck's name is Jake Harper. For Good Hope, Parker Johnson had an 8-yard touchdown pass to Carter Rutherford. It was a brutal game. Jay Stevens come up big for Fairview, especially late with that long reception that set up a go-ahead scoring drive. Fairview wins out. They finish the season undefeated. Brewer and West Point last week. This game surprised a lot of people, myself included. I thought West Point would handle business there, but they did not. They went into Brewer, and Brewer said, we think we're going to end up winning this one. They did, 24-17.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, West Point had already secured a spot in the playoffs.
They did, yes.
And Brewer is Brewer.
Right. You expect them to do Brewer's things.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, I don't know if West Point just took their foot off the gas or Brewer was kind of upset because they didn't get a shot.
Right.
But it turned out to be Brewer's game.
Well, Brewer handled their business, took care of it, and came home with a win. Good job for the Patriots. Oak Grove at Hansville. Oak Grove 70, Hansville 15. Man, the Bulldogs just have had a rough season. I think they're glad to see the end of it.
Yeah, I think you're right, Chris. They wasn't a whole lot twisted. No. But they're still far improved from what they've been in the past.
Well, that was the games last week, and, it's going to start becoming a lot more slim as far as who we got to talk about, because teams are going to start just absolutely, falling by the wayside.
Well, they already have. At least half of those, if not more than half of them, that you just mentioned, are not going to the playoffs.
Well, we are down to about 18 minutes, 30 seconds before kickoff. We're going to take another break. When we come back, we're going to have our interview with the coaches as they discuss this game on the Fairview Aggie Sports Network.
In today's world, broadband internet is an absolute necessity. Unfortunately, the large cable and phone companies only provide broadband internet where it's profitable for them. For the rest of us, there's Cyber Broadband. Providing internet service since 2004, Cyber utilizes a small radio antenna to deliver broadband where cable and DSL don't go. You can join the 21st century today with...
Or your fifth time. We'd love the opportunity to serve you and your family in all your home financing needs.
Josh Phillips and Maven Mortgage. Their name says it all. Experience you can trust, knowledge that works for you. With one phone call, you can take the next step toward your dream home with Josh Phillips of Maven Mortgage. Your home, your future. Josh Phillips at Maven Mortgage. 256-338-2920. 256-338-2920. NMLS number 338177.
Welcome back to Dafford Smith Stadium in the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. I'm Christopher Greer, joined by my dad, Joseph Greer. And now, Dad, we're going to go ahead and play our coaches' interviews. Our coaches' interviews are sponsored by Owens Home Appliance Center. Quality products, quality service, quality pricing. It's in the name. Our first interview is going to be the interview with Coach Redding. Here's Coach Redding of the Fairview Aggies.
And this is Christopher Greer on the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. I'm here with Coach Redding. Coach, thanks for taking the time to talk to us today.
Hey, Chris, thank you for having us.
It's a big week. It's week one of the playoffs. You've got A-Rab this upcoming week. It's going to be an exciting night on Thursday night. We saw Zayden Cruz play his first snap of a year last week. Will there be an expanded role for him possibly?
Oh, yeah, we hope so. Zayden's worked tremendously hard to get back out on the field. And what I loved about it is he told us when this thing happened, he said, Coach, I'm going to be back and I'm going to play in that Good Hope game. And I never doubted him a bit. And, I think the biggest thing for me is just what that shows for a young man and just commitment and willing to do whatever it takes to reach a goal that he set for himself. And he did that. And what an exciting moment for him to be out there on the field and also for our team.
A-Rab's defense is very, very similar to yours. Do you think your O-line can create some running lanes?
Well, I think it's going to be a difficult task for us up front. I think they're very strong defensively. They do a really good job of lining up. They fit well. They tackle well. So they do all the things that a good defense is supposed to do. So I think it's going to be a tall task for us. But we're up for those kind of challenges. I think this time of year, everybody you face are going to be good teams, and they're going to have you're going to face good offenses. You're going to face good personnel. You're going to face good defenses, and so. We know what we're getting up against, and we're excited for the challenge.
A-Rab has a very good O-line with their tackle holding multiple D1 offers. What is your defensive front going to have to do to hold that point of attack?
Well, it's just going to be important for us to fit well and do a good job of playing good technique and effort. You can't go down, that path of trying to compare, talent versus talent all the time. It's important that you believe in what you do and understand what your role is and fulfill your role. But then everybody's got to play off of that as well. They have a tremendous offensive line, and it's going to be important for our D-line to play well.
Last week, Good Hope came out of the gate really hot. Arab's going to try and do the same. How have you addressed that this week, as in trying to come out early and not have that lag in the early part of the first quarter?
Well, I wish there was, just something magical that you could do that we're like, you're always going to start fast and start well. And it doesn't always happen, and we've had a couple of times where we didn't play maybe up to our standard or up to par early, but what I am proud of is our guys, they have a belief and it's unwavered. And as far as they want to play consistently, and we're not going to ride the roller coaster of getting too emotional. We know at times that things don't go your way and it could not go your way early, but how do you respond? Can we move on to the next play and try to find ourselves? And I felt like our guys did that last week, and I also think that's the mark of a good, mature team. And we're going to need to make sure that we're doing that as well. And that goes both ways. You could even start off fast and then let up. It's important that you just stay consistent.
Right. Well, Coach, it's going to be an exciting matchup against Arab. It's the matchup I've been dreading for about the last 6 or 7 years. My son has said he's going to be, wearing Arab colors. I'll be wearing purple and gold. Good luck this upcoming Thursday night, and good luck for the rest of the playoffs. Thank you, Coach.
Hey, we appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, now it's time to get back to the action on the Aggie Sports Network.
That was Coach Redding. Had a chance to go talk to him. Now it's time for an interview with Coach Rodden of the Arab Knights.
This is Christopher Greer with the Fairview Aggie Sports Network, and I'm joined by Coach Rodden of the Arab Knights. Coach, thank you for taking the time to join us.
Yeah, no problem.
I've got a couple of questions. First off, Coach, how's your health coming into this first playoff game?
It's pretty good. Hopefully, we've had a running back out the last couple of weeks, just trying to heal up a kind of an injury that's kind of just lasted all season. Hopefully he's near 100% and ready to go. And then we got 3 or 4 guys that are out for the year that we lost at different times of the season. So they're not going to be back, and they won't be back no matter how long we play. But hopefully with Luke coming back at running back, hopefully we can keep him healthy all game and see what he can do.
One of the things that I know a lot about with your team is line, because a lot of the guys who are playing line for you, I got a chance to coach them for a little bit in junior high. The line for Fairview is tough. How do you see the matchup up front between your team and the Aggies?
I think you always look at that matchup first, as far as whenever you're going into a game, preparing for a team, kind of look at the fronts on both sides and see how they play. And, Fairview plays, they're big, they're physical. They move well. They're really tough. They've been really good for them all year. And we've kind of had a revolving door, so to speak, at offensive line, and especially the first half of the season, just trying to rotate guys here or there with different injuries. And we've had the same starting five for the last 3 weeks now. So hopefully we're starting to get a little continuity up front, and we can kind of handle their guys and maybe get up to some linebackers and create some holes for the running backs.
Coach, they've got a big running back out in Fairview, a fellow named Jake Harper. He's averaging about 178 yards a game. Nobody's been able to stop him, but some teams have slowed him down a little bit. What does your defense need to do to try to slow down number 14?
Yeah, we've kind of went through this a few times. We've faced some really good running backs this year, and I've been asked that question several times. And the main thing is you've got to be gap sound. He's really good at taking his outside zone, and whenever he sees a hole, he cuts fast through it. And he's big, he's physical, he's tough to bring down. Point of attack is going to be huge for us as far as just trying to try not to give him that crease. I mean, we've got to build a wall up front, and then we've got to make the cuts tough. And then whenever we get there, we got to bring a load. We got kids that are weighing 150, 160 pounds that are playing linebacker and safety, and that's kind of a mismatch for us. But I think our kids are up to the challenge. They're physical. They like to hit, and so we'll see if we can get him on the ground, slow him down a little bit, because you're definitely not going to stop him. I mean, he's going to get his yards. You just gotta minimize it and try to create some third downs and get off the field.
Try to keep him from getting that fourth step. Try to keep him from really getting going. If you can do that, I mean, you can slow him down some. Last question for you, Coach. What does your offense need to do to bring home a win in round one?
Oh, we've got to control the ball. We've last week I thought we had a really good first half. We controlled the clock, and our defense wasn't getting off the field on third down. And our offense was controlling the clock, and it gave us the lead at halftime. We were keeping Priceville's offense off the field. And then second half, we just, we were still successful here or there, but we just found ways to shoot ourselves in the foot, whether we got a penalty or, we busted an assignment and got hit for a negative play. I mean, there was just certain things. We drop a pass, put ourselves in long yardage situations, and our offense isn't really built for third and long. And I mean, I don't know how many offenses, try to build themselves for third and long, but that's just something that we hadn't been real successful with all year. So we've got to keep those third and manageables to stay on the field, and a lot of offenses look to score touchdowns. We look to get a first down, and then we just restart it and try to get another one. So that's kind of the plan going into it, is just try to establish some long drives and put some points on the board and keep ourselves out of third and long.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. Good luck this upcoming Thursday in the first round. It's going to be a heck of a ball game, the Aggies against the Arab Knights. I've been dreading this day, but it finally arrived. It's time now to get back to the action. Thanks, Coach.
Yes,
Good luck this Thursday.
Thank you.
Springer banner, national anthem played. We're going to take a quick break, Dad. When we come back, we're going to talk about the games going on in this area tonight. You're listening to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. We got about 6 minutes to kick off.
Looking to buy or sell your home? You can trust a team that treats you like family.
We're the Warhurst Team Realtors at SR4 Realty, a husband and wife real estate duo with deep roots and unmatched knowledge of the market.
We know every corner, every neighborhood, and what it takes to get you the best deal.
And our top priority, you. From your first showing to final closing, we're by your side every step of the way. Because when you work with us, you're not just a client, you're family. We're the Warhurst Team Realtors at SR4 Realty. Real estate with heart, hustle, and hometown care.
You can find us on Facebook or Instagram at the Warhurst Team Realtors.
Are you looking for a reliable ride at the lowest prices in town with financing? PNC Auto has you covered. Finance options for all credit types, good, bad, or ugly. Plus, a free vehicle report is available for each listing. You can get pre-qualified today online at mypcauto.com. And they offer a free 90-day powertrain warranty or free maintenance for a year. No, we're not kidding. Chad Johnson and Paul Carpenter are ready to help you drive away happy today. Chad is available at 256-493-2491, or Paul can be reached at 256-339-9932. PNC Auto on Highway 278 just past the Methodist Church, or online at mypcauto.com.
Welcome back to Dafford Smith Stadium and the Fairview Aggies Sports Network. Dad, the lights are out and the full moon is shining across the way up in the sky. The Purge music has played and now the Fairview Aggies are walking down. I'm expecting we're going to see the gray or black uniforms tonight. A-Rab is wearing their away whites with blue trim and silver. Games this week, Addison in Class 1 is going to go there and play Ragland. Ragland's 5-5. Dad, I think I'm going to jump on the Addison train all day long with that. I agree with you, Chris. Addison's played good ball all year. They have. This game right here, Fairview hosting A-Rab. A-Rab's had a rough year at 4-6, but honestly, this is a tough, gutsy team. And sure enough, the Aggies are wearing black jerseys with purple trim. And here comes the A-Rab Knights. And across the way, Dad, the stadium's full. It is full. They're on the hill. They're on the bleachers are completely filled in. And scattered lines of them all the way down the hill, and there's still cars coming in, Chris. Cole Redding, Zayden Cruz, Connor Scott, captains for the Aggies. Looks like Big Stafford Willis is going to be one of the captains for A-Rab, and that young man is a beast. About 6'7", about 275. He's visiting Mississippi State tomorrow. He's got offers from a variety of D1 schools as a junior, and I can say, honestly, the best offensive lineman I have ever. Owen Ridgway is another captain for the Knights. And number 55. Now back to the games this week, Dad. Good Hope is hosting Cherokee County. Man, that's a hard one to call. Cherokee County's good, so's Good Hope. I got to go with the Raiders, though. Well, my heart says go with the Raiders, but I want to go with Cherokee County, so I think they're going to handle them. Vinemont playing Westbrook Christian. I think Westbrook Christian ends the Eagles' Cinderella run. I agree. West Point is going to play Scottsboro. I think Scottsboro all day long with that one. Yeah. I hope West Point can pull out the upset, but I just don't see it. A-Rab's won the toss. A-Rab won the toss, and they will receive. Well, we're going to take our final break. We're about a minute 30 before kickoff. We'll be back with the start of the round one of the playoffs after these breaks on the Fairview Aggies Sports Network.
Live 95 is brought to you in part by Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, now with several locations across the state, but still located in the heart of Coleman County. They are a proud sponsor of Coleman Community Radio on Live 95. Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Guthrie's Auto Service has been providing quality automotive service since 1985. Located in Coleman on Eva Road, just north of 157, Guthrie's Auto Service is a AAA approved and Napa Auto Care Center, meaning their repair work is warranted up to 3 years or 36,000 miles. And because they're part of the Napa Auto Care Network, their work is also warranted at over 14,000 Napa Auto Care locations across the country. Terry Guthrie and his team are award-winning, collecting Napa's Auto Care Center of the Year for the Nashville Distribution Center and a People's Choice Award in 2020. More information is online at Guthrie'sAutoservice.net.
Welcome back to the Fairview Aggies Sports Network. The Aggies just came through their inflatable. Now they're getting the spirit line off the field, Dad. And spirit line came almost all the way to the sideline. Yeah, a lot of folks down there. Number 53, Sam Willis, sophomore, was the leader carrying the first flag out for the Fairview Aggies. I'm sure you got a big kick out of that. But it's good to see the guys ready to come play ball. Well, we're getting ready to kick it off now. And we'll see if we can get another back deep for the kick. Chase Kirkland, number 12, is back deep to receive for A-Rab. Cole Redding, a dangerous kickoff there, gets ready to kick it off. Got a good gap right here
side, Chris. While you watch Toby kick. Here we go. There's the kick. It's short. It's going to be fielded. Third off the loop. Oh, gets that to 50. Luke Hudson. Yep. All right, here we go. Come on, man, connect. All right, I think we're connected now. Yes. All right. And big time stop there by Jake Harper. Going to bring up second down, about 11 now. Let's see what this A-Rab team dials up. Nick Stevens, the quarterback's in the shotgun. Luke Hudson beside him. They send him in motion. They hit it. Take the hand off. Looking deep. Looking deep. Throws it out to the flat. Is complete. Caught by number 22. He's brought down. Very short game there, Dad. And that was Dylan Kirkland. Dylan Kirkland on the catch. Chase Stevens on the tackle, Dad. All right. A-Rab back in the huddle. They're not doing any hurry up at all. They're taking their time. They are in the huddle. They break the huddle, lining up. You got one wide receiver on the near side. You got two on the far. They take the snap. Now he's looking downfield. He has a man deep. Tries to get it. Is it caught? Redding saying it hit the ground. That was Strickland on the catch, and it's a first down. Caught it about the 35-yard line. He laid out to get that one. Chris laid out and leaned over. He did. Stevens put the ball where only his man had a shot. That was Dylan Kirkland on the catch. The senior has now had 2 catches on the game. 9:24 left in the first quarter. No score. But A-Rab driving on their first drive. They've got it on the 35. Stevens in the shotgun. Hudson beside him. He'll take the handoff, runs it himself to the left, and he is brought down. Very short game. A wave of black jerseys washed away that quarterback, Dad. Looked like he got about 2, maybe 3 yards, but he ran hard and probably got most of that on his own because they were right on top of him as soon as he took a step. All right, coming into the game now for the Knights. I'll try and get a number as soon as I can. We got a new wide receiver checking in. Dylan Kirkland. Yeah. Stevens in the shotgun. Takes a snap, looking downfield, rolls to his right. Throws it long, has a man. It's a quick ball, and the Aggies come down. The Aggies come down with it. It's going to be an interception in the end zone by Colt Redding. Big time play by the quarterback. Playing free safety, Dad. Yeah, he was back there waiting. It's like a center fielder. Just waiting on a pop-up. Now the Aggies come out on the field. This will be our first offensive drive for the Aggies, Chris. Got the ball on the 20, going from right to left. Jake Harper beside Colt Redding with a shotgun. We're going to hand it off to Harper, go to the left, gets by Sage, gets by one of the 25, the 30. 35-40, steps out, forced out of bounds. That's going to be a gain of about 20 yards. That'll be a Banding Art Steakhouse first down for the Aggies. Good play on first, Dad. Harper had just a tiny gap and made the most. Yeah, he shot right through that one. Redding's going to take the snap. He pitches it out to Harper on the edge. He gets forward up to the 45, 46. Pick up at 6. That's actually Chandler on that, Dad. Chandler runs a lot like Harper does. He's not as big and not as fast probably, but you stick that nose in there and give you a pop when you come at him. It's a 7-yard gain for the senior, and let's see, he's going to stay in with Cole Redding. Redding in the shotgun, sends the man in motion. It's Chase Stevens. Jet sweep to Stevens. He's trying to get around the right edge and nowhere to go. The Arab defense stiffens up and stops him cold.
Harper coming back into the game, Chris.
It's going to be 3rd down and 2.
Scott coming in also.
Charlie's buddy Sam put in and making the tackle from his linebacker. They hand it off to Jake. Harper going to his right, gets by the first man. Across the 50 up to the 49. Picks up 4 yards and another Brady Iron Steakhouse first down for the Aggies.
Well, that's about how we expected it to go, Chris. You know, they struck quick, got several yards. When Arab had possession of the ball, then threw a pick. Fairview's coming back and doing their normal thing. You know, pound, pound, pound.
7:20 left in the first. No score. 1st and 10 for the Aggies. Redding's going to roll out. He throws it. Chase has got it in the flats. But he lost his footing. It's going to be no gain. Man, he had at least 10 yards there, Dad.
Yeah, he did, and that was an excellent catch. I had to reach back with one hand to grab it. But he got it, brought it in. The turf monster got him when he made his turn.
Connor Scott comes in now. Checks in for the offense. 6:50 in the first. No score for either team. I expect this to be a war, Dad.
Yeah, I do too. I said earlier it's going to be a battle.
Redding in the shotgun. 2 receivers to either side. He hands it off to Jake. He goes off the left. 45. Spins forward up to about the 41. That'll be a pickup of about 9 on the carry, Dad.
He is close to another first down.
Very.
They're running him about a yard short.
3rd and 1. They hit it off to Harper. Goes to the left side. Across the 40, 35. Carrying a tackler up to the 30. Big pickup down of about 11 yards. And that'll be a Brady Iron Steakhouse. First down for the Aggies. Ball spotted now on the 30-yard line. Fairview going from right to left in front of us. A ball on the near hash. 6 minutes left in the first. Fairview wearing their black jerseys with purple and white trim. Arab wearing blue pants with white jerseys and helmets. Redding's got Chandler beside him. Sees a man in motion. Fakes the jet sweep. Looks to the right. He's got a man caught. It's caught. Goes from 15 to 10. The 5. Did he get in there? Touchdown, Aggies! I'm trying to see who made that catch. I believe that was Alex Cruz, Dad. Who? Alex Cruz on that 25-yard touchdown pass. He hit him out in the flats, and the rest was after the catch. Now we're going to come on to attempt the extra point. There's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good. 5:41 left in the first. Fairview takes the lead, 7-0. We'll be right back after these messages on the Fairview Aggies Sports Network.
Powering the good life. That's what Coleman Electric Cooperative does. Reliable, affordable electricity to keep your home running and Sprout Fiber Internet to keep you connected with blazing fast Wi-Fi for home, school, and work. They are proud to support the student athletes, cheerleaders, and band members who bring energy and pride to our community every single day. Coleman Electric Cooperative and Sprout Fiber Internet, powering the good life.
In 1952, 7 men at an aluminum plant banded together and started Lister Hill Credit Union with only $5 each. Today, more than 92,000 have joined us, continuing the legacy of supporting themselves and the community through Lister Hill. It's all about we and what we can do together.
Welcome back to Dafford Smith Stadium and the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. The Aggies take the early lead at 7-0. And man, that was a great run after the catch, wasn't it?
It was. He kept digging and finally got enough to where when he went down, he was in the right territory.
Well, now Colt ready. He threw that touchdown pass, getting ready to kick the ball off. Ball is on the tee. Look at that gap right in the middle at about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Got another pooch. Tries another pooch kick. It's caught at the 40. Brought up to the 42, 43, then brought down. Arab will take over there. Nick Stevens, the quarterback, leads his team out on the field. Luke Hudson's beside him at running back. Yeah, for this Arab team, this is a defense that 13 plays. So they see this every day in practice.
Yeah, they do.
Stevens has one man spread out to his left. He's going to take it, hands it off to Hudson. Hudson goes off the left side. He's going to dive forward, picks up about 3 yards. Good hard run for the senior, Dad.
Yeah, there's not a lot of room in there.
No, there's not.
On either side.
That whole close, man, they gave him a good spot, 5 yards. It's going to be second down and 5. Ball's on the 39. Hudson in the shotgun next to his quarterback, Nick Stevens. Stevens has a man in motion. He's going to hand off to Hudson. Goes off the left side. He's got 5-6 yards moving that pile, and that's going to move the chains. 6-yard pickup, enough for a first down for the Knights. Good run there by Hudson, Dad.
Excellent run.
4:50 left in the first. Fairview up 7-0. Ball spotted on about the 47-yard line. Lathan boys are up on the line. Stevens in the shotgun. Hudson lines up to his right. Cowbells are out for the Aggies. They'll hand it off to the wide receiver on the jet sweep. Picks his way across the 45. He'll be forced out of bounds at about the 44-yard line.
Our spotter here is saying that that was a hold that got him on that corner. But I don't see a flag.
Well, I don't. And our spotter is normally right. They're going to pick up on first. He'll bring up second and 2.
He's very voracious, too.
Right.
When you see that he jumps up and starts pointing and hollering.
Well, it's almost like it's a personal affront to him.
Yeah, it is.
Second down and 2 now. And this offensive line for the Knights has been moving that defensive front. They shift in the motion, 3 to the wide left. And whistles come in. We might see our first flag. Timeout call by the Arab Knights. We're going to take one as well. We'll be right back after these messages. Fairview leads 7-0. 4:23 left in the first.
Coleman Appliance Repair is now Coleman Appliance and HVAC Repair. Now servicing your heating and air needs as well. Servicing most models and brands, they can be found on Facebook or Google for those appliance or HVAC repair needs. Proudly supporting Coleman area athletics and collegiate football. When that appliance or HVAC system frustrates you and you're in need of a repairman, Robert Brantley and his team are ready to help. They're available via call or text at 256-507-3415 or on Facebook, Google, or online at ColemanApplianceRepair.com. Alabama HVAC number 22238.
Founded in 1887, Coleman Savings Bank serves the people of Coleman with a full line of banking services. One of those services is their legacy checking account, available to those 50-plus, military, teachers, policemen, and firefighters. It features no monthly service charge, interest earned on any balance, free paper or e-statements, and 2 free boxes of checks per year, along with other features. You can stop by any one of 4 convenient locations and ask them about the legacy checking account, or visit www.colemansavingsbank.com for more information. Coleman Savings Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Dafford Smith Stadium and Friday Night Live on the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. Arab just ran that with the quarterback, Nick Stevens, picked up 5 for a first down. First and 10, ball on the 39. Stevens has got Hudson split to his left. Now he's going to move it over to his right. Takes the snap, hands it off to Hudson. He goes off the left side. The pile's moving. Man, that offensive line is moving that front 8 yards on the pickup, Dad, on first down.
Yeah, that's number 55 is the horsepower behind that.
Well, Stafford Willis, I mean, I've talked about him before. I mean, what can you say when you got basically all the colleges looking at you? You're pretty good. But he is a class young man at left tackle. Hudson lines up in the shotgun. He's going to take that handoff. He goes off the left side, has a little bit of a seam, goes forward for about 7 yards, and another first down for the Knights. This is what ARAB needs to try and do. Control clock and just move it on the ground.
Yeah, you're correct, Chris. There's 3 minutes left right now in the first quarter. They have moved the ball really well. They had that one turnover to stop the drive, but this right here, they moved it again well.
Stevens with the shotgun. Hudson beside him. Stevens will run it himself and nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Braxton Kilpatrick said, I don't think so. Loss of 3. He fought off the block, had a center with one arm, grabbed the quarterback with the other, Dad.
Yeah, that was a very, very good play. He jumped in before the play really got started.
He was quick. Jay Stevens comes off limping. Connor Duncan, number 7, goes in to take his place. But man, we can't afford to lose Stevens.
No, he's key.
2 receivers to the near side. Stevens lines up the shotgun. Now they send another man in motion. He's going to hit it off to Hudson, go to the right. And Jake Harper swings him down for no gain. Move. Big stop by the senior. It's going to be 3rd down and 12.
Man, that looked like a dog getting the ball, didn't it?
It sure did. Got a reboot. Should be fired up here in just a second.
Clear, have you broke that bell?
Just like to thank Ashley Mercantile for all the footballs out there after each touchdown, and Ashley for the t-shirts. All right, good deal. We're back. And Dad with 4th and 6. ARAB lined up, getting ready to go for it on 4th down.
Ready to call time.
Coach Reagan called a timeout. Very smart timeout. We have 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Fairview leads 7-0 currently. And this is an important down for the Knights, Dad.
Yeah. I apologize to the fans out there, Chris. We're having a little technical difficulties, and we're having to reboot occasionally because we'll lose our signal.
Right. So if we go quiet, that's why we're coming right back.
Yeah.
Offense comes out on the field now. You got 2 receivers to the near side. Stevens lines up in the shotgun. And Zayden Cruz coming in, putting his helmet on. I wonder if we'll see him on the offense. He's going to pitch it out to Hudson. It's a halfback toss. He throws it up. And it is intercepted. No, they're incomplete. It's 4th and down. The Aggies will take over on downs. A little bit of trickery attempted there, halfback toss by the Knights, and ARAB comes away with no points. Second time they've driven deep in Aggie territory.
Yeah, and got nothing on the board.
That was a well-designed play. It fooled me. Yeah, but when he threw it, he floated it.
He now allowed the 2 Fairview defenders to come in and make a play on the ball. I
I think Colt Wade had that. That guy took it away from him. He threw it down. That was a smart football play. Speaking of which, Redding lines up in the shotgun. He's got Chandler beside him. He's going to run it to the left himself. He's got a block across the 25, up close to the 30. That is a very good run. Going to be close to the sticks, Dad. Yeah, it's going to be about 6-7. Yeah, we'll call that a 7-yard gain for the senior quarterback. Yeah, if we get 7 yards in every play, we'll be in good shape, won't we, Chris? I think a lot of coaches would be happy with 7 yards every play, Dad. And that's going to do it. That's the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a break for about a minute, 48 seconds. We'll be right back with the start of the second quarter. After these messages, Fairview leads 7-0.
You changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck goose because you'd do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Tisha Brewer will make it easy and affordable to help protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you'd do anything for, life insurance could mean everything.
I'm Tisha at Tisha Brewer State Farm. We're located behind Cook's Pest Control at 909 Fisher Street. You can reach us at 256-734-4645. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You know, we have one of the coolest places right here in Coleman. It's Cleaning and More Coleman on County Road 437. Cleaning and More Coleman has reliable and professional residential and commercial cleaning services tailored to your needs. And I know because we use Cleaning and More Coleman at the Warhurst Team Realtors for our buyers and sellers. Cleaning and More Coleman is more than just cleaning supplies. They have janitorial supplies like trash can liners of all sizes, cleaning supplies, mops, brooms, paper towels, they have it all. Plus concession stand and restaurant supplies like cups, cutleries, plates, to-go containers, bags, straws, nacho trays, even popcorn bags. Cleaning and More Coleman has it all. Need climate control storage? How about 10 by 10, 10 by 15?
They played Harper pretty well on that one. It's going to be second down and 10 now for the Aggies. Yeah, Harper didn't have a chance to get going because they shot the gap there that he was going through. One of them had him high and one of them low. Well, Stafford Willis, that big offensive lineman for A-Rab, now playing defense at nose guard. He fires off, chasing after Cole Whitty. He throws it upfield complete at the 45, up to the 35, forced out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. That was a 20-yard catch. That was made by Jordan Ellis, and a Brandon Iron Steakhouse first down for the Aggies. Good pass here by Redding. It's going to be first and 10 now for the Aggies. They're hitting that flat with multiple levels, and A-Rab can't stop it. They hit it off to Chandler around the right side, gets by one, up to about the 25-yard line, and forced out of bounds there after a pickup of about 4 yards. Dad put his head down and got the last 2 yards on his own, Chris. He sure did. Very, very tough run by that senior. I guarantee you the guy who was trying to tackle him is going to be remembering that on the bus ride home. Jordan Ellis comes off the field now to bring in an extra offensive lineman. This is a big package we see Fairview run quite often. We'll just see him run behind it. We're going to go unbalanced to the right. And Cole Whitty's going to hand it off to Chandler, going to the left. He gets forward about 3 yards up to about the 22-yard line. Pick up of maybe 2. It's going to bring up third down. You know, Chris, we are getting just about into the range of field goal if it comes down to it now. I mean, honestly, we're already there. 8:25 left in the first half. Fairview has got a 7-0 lead. I've seen him kick 40s. I've seen him hit in practice 51s. Yeah, in warm-ups I've seen him kick 40s, so it's a good possibility. Ellis comes back on the field. 2 receivers to the near side. Harper in the ball game. They're going to hand it off to him. He's in the backfield. Stafford Willis on the tackle for A-Rab. He got penetration and didn't let him get started. No, he didn't. He cut him off quick. Loss of about 2. It'll bring up fourth down It's 7, Dad. All right. Network, Fairview leads 7-0.
At Plus One Heating and Air, we believe in more than just fixing your HVAC system. Our team of skilled technicians is dedicated to providing top-notch service with a smile. Whether it's installation, repairs, or maintenance, you can trust Plus One Heating and Air to get the job done right the first time.
I've never experienced service like this before. Plus One Heating and Air not only fixed my heating system promptly, they also ensured everything was running smoothly. They truly care about their customers.
So when you're in need of heating and air services, remember the company that's willing to walk that extra mile for you. Plus One Heating and Air, where trust meets exceptional service. Hey, Coleman fans, when it's game time, it's pizza time, and nobody brings the flavor like Pasquale's Pizza, a Coleman tradition with the original recipe since 1968. We're talking fresh, made from scratch dough, zesty signature sauce, and a mountain of melty cheese. Still made with the same recipe you've loved for over 55 years. You can dine in or carry out and taste the hometown tradition that's been winning since day one. Pasquale's Pizza, a Coleman tradition, and still making it the way we used to, because that's how Coleman likes it.
Welcome back to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network, 4th and 7. Fairview snaps it. Cole Wedding rolls to his left, got a man downfield, and now is being chased. Good block in the back. It's going to be against the Aggies. Rolls to his left, throws it, is complete. Down in about the 15-yard line, but it's coming back. He's hurt his shoulder too, Chris. Oh man, that's Stafford Willis. That's the big offensive lineman. He got hit right in the back, and he's holding his shoulder. That's a big penalty against the Aggies, but that's a big loss for the Knights. Cole Wedding was scrambling around. They were in a coverage right there, Dad, a dime defense, and that was all coverage. Yeah, he just didn't have any way to throw the football. No. What was that, a 10, Chris? Yeah, it's going to be a 10-yard penalty. It's going to be 4th down now, about 18 for the Aggies. Sure. Our spotter is looking things up. Garcia or Sebastian? Yeah. Sebastian. 4th down and 18. Cole Wedding in the shotgun. Looking to the sideline now to change the plays. Arab adjusts their defense. 2 receivers. One of the Lathan twins coming off the field late. Fairview adjusting their defense. Arab lines up 1st and 10. They take the shotgun snap, hand it off. Goes off right guard. He's got a seam. Across the 35 up to the 40-yard line. Good pickup for the Knights. About 7 yards on 1st down, Dad. We're down to 6:20 left in the first half, Chris. It seems like this is just flown by. It certainly has. Score 7-0. Fairview leads, but Arab's been able to move. The football, they just haven't been able to get in the end zone. No, they have moved football well. Fairview has too, but, they got in one time. Stevens in the shotgun. Hudson beside him. Blitz coming. Who's receivers to the near side? He's going to roll himself, and Avery Lathan blows it up. Jake Harper was in on that too. They got him a high roll. Good play at the 40-yard line. No gain, and the Aggies hold firm on defense. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4 for the Knights. Ball on the far hash, going from right to left in front of us. 5:30 left in the first half. Fairview leads 7-0. Stevens in the shotgun. Big blitz being shown by the Aggies. He hands it off to Hudson, and Hudson goes nowhere. He's hit immediately. No gain for the Knights. It's going to be 4th down and 3, Dad. Yeah, maybe closer to 4, but he ran right into the pile that time. He did. There was just nowhere to go. No. I mean, he didn't try and do no move or deke or anything else. He just tried to steamroll them, and you can't do that. Not to the Lathan boys in Harper. Well, it's going to be 4th down and 3, and that will bring on the punt unit for the very first time. Number 9, Nick Stevens, the quarterback, will be punting. And back deep. Well, there's no nobody back deep, and Arab's going to think about it. We're going to take a timeout. We're going to take one, too. We'll be right back after these messages. Fairview leads 7-0.
In today's world, broadband internet is an absolute necessity. Unfortunately, the large cable and phone companies only provide broadband internet where it's profitable for them. For the rest of us, there's Cyber Broadband. Providing internet service since 2004, Cyber utilizes a small radio antenna to deliver broadband where cable and DSL don't go. You can join the 21st century today with Cyber Broadband, supporting streaming, VPN access, and everything else you've been wanting to do with that slow internet connection. It's Cyber Broadband for the win. They can be found online at cyberbroadband.net or look them up on Facebook.
When it comes to securing a home loan, you want someone who knows the ropes and can guide you every step of the way. That's where Josh Phillips of Maven Mortgage comes in.
I'm Josh Phillips with Maven Mortgage Group. You can reach me at 256-338-2920. And whether it's your first time buying a home or your fifth time, we'd love the opportunity to serve you and your family in all your home financing needs.
Josh Phillips and Maven Mortgage. Their name says it all. Experience you can trust, knowledge that works for you. With one phone call, you can take the next step toward your dream home with Josh Phillips of Maven Mortgage. Your home, your future. Josh Phillips at Maven Mortgage. 256-338-2920. 256-338-2920. NMLS number 338177.
That's for sure. Welcome back to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network on 4th and 3, Dad. They faked the punt and they went for it on first down, and the Knights got it. It's 1st and 10 to 47. Johnson takes a snap. Looking deep, throws to his right, has a man, and it's caught at the 5. The 10-5 touchdown Knights. 55-yard touchdown for the Knights. Man, that was a pretty throw, Dad. That was a long throw. That was really accurate. Who caught that anyway, Chris? I believe that was Chase Kirkland who caught that ball, number 12. Ty Kirkland comes on to attempt the extra point to tie it up. 3:58 left in the half. There's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good. 3:58 left in the first half. Fairview and Arab tie it at 7. To right back after these messages on Friday Night Live.
Looking to buy or sell your home? You can trust a team that treats you like family.
We're the Warhurst Team Realtors at SR4 Realty, a husband and wife real estate duo with deep roots and unmatched knowledge of the market.
We know every corner, every neighborhood, and what it takes to get you the best deal.
And our top priority, you. From your first showing to final closing, we're by your side every step of the way. Because when you work with us, you're not just a client, you're family. We're the Warhurst Team Realtors at SR4 Realty. Real estate with heart, hustle, and hometown care.
You can find us on Facebook or Instagram at the Warhurst Team Realtors.
Welcome back to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. And Dad, that was a shot by Arab to tie it. About a 50-yard touchdown pass to Chase Kirkland. Yeah, that was a surprise, but it was well executed. I think you can fairly say neither team was intimidated at this point. Arab kicks it off. It's fielded at the 25 up across the 30. Forced out of bounds at about the 31. Fairview will take over there, and I believe we're going to have a dogfight, Dad. You know, you can't let somebody hang around. No. And they did. Yeah, they did, but we got the ball. Let's see what we can do on this set of downs, Chris. We got 3:54 left. It's plenty enough time to get it down. It certainly is. Cole Redding leads his team out on the field. Chase Stevens is beside him, as is Jake Harper, number 14. Ball is spotted on about the 31-yard line. Far hash mark, Fairview go from left to right in front of us. 5 seconds on the play clock, and we're going to have to hurry. I don't believe they'll get it. They're going to call a timeout. Well,
90-day powertrain warranty or free maintenance for a year. No, we're not kidding. Chad Johnson and Paul Carpenter are ready to help you drive away happy today. Chad is available at 256-493-2491, or Paul can be reached at 256-339-9932. PNC Auto on Highway 278 just past the Methodist Church, or online at mypcauto.com.
Live 95 is brought to you in part by Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, now with several locations across the state, but still located in the heart of Coleman County. They are a proud sponsor of Coleman Community Radio on Live 95. Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live at the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. I am Christopher Greer, hanging out with you, having a good time, Dad. And Cole Redding just ran that one to the right. Man, he got blasted. He did. He lost a couple of yards in the process, too. He's got Jay Carter beside him now. In the shotgun, but fake the handoff, looks downfield. Oh, he had Jay Stevens, had him by a step, but just couldn't connect. He was behind the defense, Dad. He was. Just let him a little bit too far. So he just up third down now, Chris, about 8. Third and about 8 yards. Ball's on the 33-yard line. 3:20 left in the first half. And Fairview looking to change the play on the sideline. Now they line up. Harper is beside Cole Redding. Takes a snap. Takes the handoff. Rolls to his left. Under pressure. Still being pressured. He's going to throw it away. Wide. 3-yard line for a fair catch. That is one heck of a kick by Latham, Dad. That was like an NFL kick, Chris. I don't know how he got that kick off. They turned over, too. I thought it was for sure. Spiral going. I thought for sure that was blocked. Went right under that guy's armpit, it looked like. 3:05 now. Arab takes over. 1st and 10. Ball's going to be on about the 24-yard line. And, but it seems like both these teams are really pretty much equal tonight. And Arab is not flat at all. Nope. Stevens takes the shotgun snap, hands it off to Hudson. Goes around the left end and is brought down by Jay Carter. Gains about a half yard. It's going to be third down and very short. Third and yard. Harper saved the first down with that tackle, Dad. Yeah, he did. He is so dangerous coming from that backside because he's so fast he can just run you down. Number 55 for Arab is back in the game at tackle on the left side. That's Stafford Willis. Stevens in the shotgun. Now he's changing up the blocking. They see something they don't like. Play clock down to 7. Arab's going to have to hurry down to 3, 2, 1. And that's going to be a timeout called. Timeout called by Arab. Minute 37 left in the first half. The score is 7-7. We'll be right back after these messages on the Fairview Aggie Sports Net.
Guthrie's Auto Service has been providing quality automotive service since 1985. Located in Coleman on Eva Road, just north of 157, Guthrie's Auto Service is a AAA approved and Napa Auto Care Center, meaning their repair work is warranted up to 3 years or 36,000 miles. And because they're part of the Napa Auto Care Network, their work is also warranted at over 14,000 Napa Auto Care locations across the country. Terry Guthrie and his team are award-winning, collecting Napa's Auto Care Center of the Year for the Nashville Distribution Center and a People's Choice Award in 2020. More information is online at Guthrie'sAutoservice.net.
Powering the good life. That's what Coleman Electric Cooperative does. Reliable, affordable electricity to keep your home running and Sprout Fiber Internet to keep you connected with blazing fast Wi-Fi for home, school, and work. They are proud to support the student athletes, cheerleaders, and band members who bring energy and pride to our community every single day. Coleman Electric Cooperative and Sprout Fiber Internet, powering the good life.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live on the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. Nick Stevens takes a snap. He hands it off to Hudson. He goes off the left side. Scoots forward up to about the 40-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down for the Knights, Dad. Good run by Arab.
It was. He was covering him around the corner there and made a little dippity-doo move and dicked that guy out and got a lot farther.
Quick throw out in the flats. Is caught up at about the 45-yard line. He'll get forward to the 49 before being brought down by Batts. Batts made the tackle. And they're going quick. Arab takes a snap, hands it to Hudson, going to the left. Gets by one and can't quite get it. He's going to be very close. It's going to be a left or right foot spot. We'll have to wait and see.
They're calling timeout to measure. No, they're saying it's first down.
First down for the Knights. Right on the 50-yard line. Hudson in the shotgun takes a snap. Keeps it. That's Stevens. Keeps it going around the left side. Gets up to the 45. Make it the 40, the 38, 39 before brought down by Connor Scott after a gain of 11 and a first down for the Knights. Good run by the second.
29 seconds goes 27 now.
Running out of time. Stevens in the shotgun, looks downfield, throwing it up deep. There's throwing it to Stafford Willis's little brother, and he can't quite connect. Our official, Tucker Willis, our official up here in the booth with us, Chris, was calling that one before it happened. He was waving that off. And Tucker Willis was hurt earlier this year and has recently come back. He plays basketball for Arab, is very good. He's about 6'7", and he can jump. So if there's going to be a jump ball, that's where it's going. I believe that was what that was right there. That's exactly what that was. Just a little too far thrown. Nick Stevens now in the shotgun. He's got Luke Hudson beside him. 15 seconds left in the half. Takes the snap. Looks downfield. He's going to throw it deep. Throws it up. And then it's going to be batted down. Batted down 10 seconds. Could not connect with his receiver. And trying to see who got the hand on it. Looks like Jay Stevens, Kurt Redding, both fought over that one. Trying to connect with Dylan Kirkland, but just couldn't do it, Dad.
No. It was, both of them were back there and had him well covered. I wasn't worried about the Arab receiver catching the ball, but I think they may have both of them went a little too hard, too fast, and neither one of the Fairview players is able to come down with it.
Stevens in the shotgun. He takes a snap. He rolls to his right. Hands it off to a running back. Going back to the left on the counter. Oh, man, he slid down. Got across the 30 up to the 28-yard line, and that'll be it for the half. Oh, man. His footing went out from underneath him after about an 8-yard gain down, and that will do it. We go into halftime all knotted up, and this is going to be interesting in the second half, to say the least.
And the community through Lister Hill. It's all about we and what we can do together.
Hey, Coleman drivers, are you tired of the hassle and confusion when it comes to buying a car? Well, we've got fantastic news for you. Meet Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevrolet in Coleman, your go-to guy for a no-nonsense car buying experience.
Hey folks, Adam here. You know, buying a car shouldn't be stressful. That's why at Mitch Smith Chevrolet, we pride ourselves on transparency, trust, and there's never any BS at MS.
That's right. Adam Aker and the Mitch Smith Chevrolet team are changing the game.
I live and breathe Coleman, just like you. So when you step into our showroom, you're not just another customer, you're family. Together, we'll find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. Remember, Adam Aker, Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
Welcome back to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. I'm Christopher Greer, and now the AWAB Knights band has come out on the field, getting ready to give their halftime show. We got a scoring update in the Good Hope game. They're currently tied 7-7, Dad, and West Point getting beat 21-0 by Scottsboro. Not really a shock right there. Scottsboro's got a really good football team.
Yeah, they do, and, you know, we kind of thought that one might get away from them, and it looks like it has. Right about to.
Well, you know, this one, Dad, this game has been surprising. And you and I talked about it at the start of the game. AWAB needs to keep this close. They need to keep this a knife fight in a telephone booth.
Well, it's been that stuff thus far, Chris. Seems like everything we've done, we've been successful with all year long. All of a sudden, we're not quite as successful tonight. They are ready and waiting for our plays. But, you know, they made a couple of mistakes where they could have hurt us deep, but they didn't. And, you know, we just got to keep playing the defense that we play and do the best we can do, because AWAB's no joke. No, they're not. Cherokee County trying to score with under 30 seconds left, and Cherokee County scores to take the lead in the Good Hope game. Man, that was turning into a barn burner. We'd like to take a moment and recognize one of the members of this AWAB marching band, Jaden Hopkins. He goes to church with us. He's friends with my son Charlie, and he's in the drum corps for AWAB. And excellent young man. You know, Dad, it started early. It seemed like AWAB was driving. They kept shooting themselves in the foot until finally they didn't anymore. Yeah, as a fan of Fairview's, I'm glad, but I'm apprehensive because they may not shoot themselves in the foot next 2 quarters. You know, it's going to be tight. It's going to be more of what we have already seen. And I think this one's going to come out to just probably be a 1-score game. I'd be surprised if it's more than that.
Well, you know, Jake Harper's at about 60 yards rushing, unofficially. You know, which that sounds great for the first half, but for him, that's a little bit down. AWAB's been defending him really well, Dad.
Well, they have been keying on him, and he's had several healthy runs, but none of the big, get a loose and keep going.
He's had one for 20. He's had one for 11. Yeah, not a whole lot of carries for the big guy, about 7 carries or so. But Fairview's got to get some extended drives going.
Yeah,
they've got to keep their offense on the field, and AWAB's got a game plan where they're saying, we're going to keep your offense off the field,
and it's working.
It's working so far. Got about 15 minutes left in the half. 2:12 Insurance halftime show. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll go over some more stats and penalties and such. You're listening to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network, all tied up 7-7 at halftime.
At Plus One Heating and Air, we believe in more than just fixing your HVAC system. Our team of skilled technicians is dedicated to providing top-notch service with a smile. Whether it's installation, repairs, or maintenance, you can trust Plus One Heating and Air to get the job done right the first time.
I've never experienced service like this before. Plus One Heating and Air not only fixed my heating system promptly, they also ensured everything was running smoothly. They truly care about their customers.
So when you're in need of heating and air services, remember the company that's willing to walk that extra mile for you. Plus One Heating and Air, where trust meets exceptional service. Hey, Coleman fans, when it's game time, it's pizza time, and nobody brings the flavor like Pasquale's Pizza, a Coleman tradition with the original recipe since 1968. We're talking fresh, made from scratch dough, zesty signature sauce, and a mountain of melty cheese. Still made with the same recipe you've loved for over 55 years. You can dine in or carry out and taste the hometown tradition that's been winning since day one. Pasquale's Pizza, a Coleman tradition, and still making it the way we used to, because that's how Coleman likes it.
Welcome back to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. I am Christopher Greer, hanging out with my dad, and color commentator, Jed, and Dad, man, it was a whirlwind first half. We got over quick. Yeah, it sure did. You know, I looked and we were halfway through the second quarter, and I'm thinking, wow, this is fast. And got to looking, and it was fast. We are at a 7-7 deadlock right now, Chris. In first half play, Fairview had 6 first downs. A-Rab had 9 first downs. The only penalties we got was a block in the back by Fairview. 10-yard penalty. I was going to say it's been a very clean first half. Yeah, it has. Letting them play. Well, I love that. I think that's why it's gone by so fast. You know, because it's just, we don't have a whole lot of that stoppage and, you know, waiting and we had a whole lot of timeouts. Yeah, we did do that. Now we had, one side had 3, the other one had 2. Yeah. But we didn't have a first break. You remember those? Oh, Lord. I mean, it could be 65 degrees and they're, you know, heat break. Yeah, they stop to give a heat break. And usually they always stop it right when you're in the middle of a drive. Right. Well, this A-Rab band is huge. I mean, A-Rab's always had a reputation of having a big band, a good band, right? But, you know, Chris, living again across the way over there, we have people all the way. I mean, it's packed. It is packed. All the bleachers are full. The hill over there is full. The top of the hill with people standing and sitting on the fence up there, the concrete wall, is pretty full, right? And here in Fairview side, man, we got people everywhere, standing room over. Yeah, I mean, we got people that are all the way down to the field house, standing on the porch, the field house. It's one thing you can say, Alabama in general loves football. Fairview in particular loves their Aggies. Boy, they sure do. And, you know, man, it's really been a lot of fun through the years calling football games for Fairview, and it's something I'm going to miss. The Fairview Aggie, you know, family, and that's what they are, have basically adopted us from day one, and we've been welcome here. I'd like to ask everybody, if you would, try to keep some thoughts and prayers headed towards Miss Michelle Van Mom, who is always takes great care of us, takes great care of the Fairview Aggie Marching Band, and she's recovering from some health issues. If you would, like I said, just give, keep her in your thoughts and prayers as she recovers. Because Lord knows she has a hard enough time dealing with me and you. Well, I talked to her for a pretty good bit before the game, and she's heading in the right track, but it's going to take time, for things to get where they need to be. Well, I believe the A-Rab band just finished up, and man, that was impressive. Yeah. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, the Fairview Aggie band will be on the field. We got about 10 minutes to the start of the second half. And we'll kind of go over some of the keys of what each team needs to do when we come back after these messages on the Fairview Aggie Sports Network.
In today's world, broadband internet is an absolute necessity. Unfortunately, the large cable and phone companies only provide broadband internet where it's profitable for them. For the rest of us, there's Cyber Broadband. Providing internet service since 2004, Cyber utilizes a small radio antenna to deliver broadband where cable and DSL don't go. You can join the 21st century today with Cyber Broadband, supporting streaming, VPN access, and everything else you've been wanting to do with that slow internet connection. It's Cyber Broadband for the world.
We're joined by my dad, Color Man. Dad, that first half, it turned into something really close. When you're looking at this second half, we're going to break this down by team. If you're the Fairview Aggies on offense, what do you need to do in the second half? Well, you need to go ahead and go back to bread and butter. And by that, I'm talking about the run game. We do well when we
set with our run game. We set it up with our run game. We need to go ahead and go back to that. We've tried. They haven't completely shut us down. We did really good to start with. They made some adjustments. Made it a little more difficult, but, you know, we need to go ahead and bear down and not make the penalties like we did last week, but we're not doing that. It's not penalties that's killing us. It's the defense that they're putting up against us. But we just need to keep trying, and not give up. I think A-Rab came into this with a really good game plan. I think they knew that they couldn't stop Harper, but they could at least try and slow him down and minimize, and that's what they've done. Yes. You know, I expected through one interception, and we haven't thrown any, but the thing is sometimes you can't be too safe with the ball. No, you're too safe and you're not ready to go ahead and, you know, do what you think you have to do. Well, one of my big takeaways from the sitting there talking to Coach Rodman of the A-Rab Knights earlier this week is what he wanted to do is keep this game close, so in the fourth quarter, these teams got a shot to win. And, you know, looking at this Aggie team, this isn't a team you want to try and chase because they can put up points in a hurry. Yeah. But if you can keep it close, you give yourself a chance to win it in the fourth quarter. That's just what they're doing. Yeah, if you notice a similarity this week and last week, take away the penalties because that was penalties on both sides really bad, but, you know, score. You know, it's just, it's like a gunslinger on Matt Dillon, you know, a gunsmoke. You can go in there wild and shoot up everything, or you can go in there calm and measure. Right. And we are calm and measure, which when you get wild and stuff, shoot up everything, you make mistakes. Right. So far, we've been good. But let's talk defense now. And for the Aggies, defensively, what do you need to do in the second half? Well, one thing you need to do is you need to go ahead and start closing off these little bitty short runs that they're turning. Instead of 2 or 3 yards, making 6 and 8, 10 yards out of them. Right. I would say you need to win the point of contact. You need to win the line. Because right now, A-Rab's offensive line is moving our defensive front. They are. And, I mean, you know, I know they've got some good players on A-Rab. They might get one young man that you talked about, number 55. Plus, they have possibly the greatest, you know, middle school offensive line coach in Alabama. You know, for A-Rab. And, I mean, right now, A-Rab is winning the point of contact on the offensive line. They are. And, you know, and so some of my former players now are seeing me. I've been calling Fairview on the radio for about 8 years now. You guys know this guy? Yeah. You admit the bomb knowing him? Oh, yeah. Yeah. They even like me. Yeah. Oh, I know better than that. Well, in the second half, the Aggie defense is going to have to make some plays. They're going to have to win the point of contact and stop getting moved off the ball. And that's what's been happening in the first half. Yeah. The big guys for A-Rab just been moving people around. We got some players from Chris's team that happen to come with the concession stand, and they're astounded that Chris has turned on them and is over here calling Fairview games. I don't know why. I mean, they only saw me leave every Friday to go do it for the last 8 years.
Family.
We're the Warhurst Team Realtors at SR4 Realty, a husband and wife real estate duo with deep roots and unmatched knowledge of the market.
We know every corner, every neighborhood, and what it takes to get you the best deal.
And our top priority, you. From your first showing to final closing, we're by your side every every step of the way. Because when you work with us, you're not just a client, you're family. We're the Warhurst Team Realtors at SR4 Realty. Real estate with heart, hustle, and hometown care.
You can find us on Facebook or Instagram at the Warhurst Team Realtors.
Are you looking for a reliable ride at the lowest prices in town with financing? PNC Auto has you covered. Finance options for all credit types, good, bad, or ugly. Plus, a free vehicle report is available for each listing. You can get pre-qualified today online at mypcauto.com. And they offer a free 90-day powertrain warranty or free maintenance for a year. No, we're not kidding. Chad Johnson and Paul Carpenter are ready to help you drive away happy today. Chad is available at 256-493-2491, or Paul can be reached at 256-339-9932. PNC Auto on Highway 278 just past the Methodist Church, or online at mypcauto.com.
Welcome back to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. I'm Christopher Greer, joined by my dad, Joe Greer. And, Dad, both teams coming out of the locker room. We're getting ready to start warming up for the second half. Talked about the Aggies, what they needed to do in the second half. Let's talk about the Knights now. That Knights defense, I think you keep doing what you're doing. You keep trying to get to Harper in the backfield and not let him get started. Well, Harper's had a couple of pretty good little runs. No big long runs like we're used to. Right. No touchdowns yet. But anyway, he's still digging. He's still gaining a little bit here, a little bit there. A little bit more sometimes than others. But they've got to go ahead and keep going with Harper. It's kind of like, how many times do you try before you succeed? Well, with him, it's a certain avenue to success just by getting the work. Well, he's averaging about 8 yards a catch. Yeah. A little bit more than that so far tonight. The problem is he just hasn't got that many touches. Arab's done a really good job of closing down lanes. Arab's done a really good job of keeping them off the field. Yeah, they have. And hats off to the Knights. Good game plan. Both of these teams have done exactly what they needed to do. I think both of them, if truth be known, would say, yeah, we needed to score more points. We needed to have a little bit more offense. But all in all, defensively, they have had the other team the minimum scores. All right, Dad, we got to go with a reboot. Reboot? Yeah, reboot. Okay.
We all fair?
What, Dad?
We're all fair, ain't we?
Yeah, we are.
I told that boy.
Yeah.
I asked him, he said he played last year, and he told me he played nose guard and defensive end. And I said, you play in varsity now? And he said, yeah. In a coat.
We should be back up in a minute. Okay. All right, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
This week and next we'll be back on. Here at the Fairview Aggie Sports Network, and about 50 seconds to go before the start of the second half. It's a different ball game starting off this half than it was last half, Dad. First half, it seemed like Fairview had some momentum. Second half, I dare say that the Knights have the momentum, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would say that they went ahead and stole it from Fairview.
It's not that Fairview gave it up, readily. They earned it. They certainly did. They started making their blocks and making their plays and took it away from them. But, it's not a tragedy. No. It's still a 7-7 game. Getting back to what we were talking about before we had the reboot, when, if you're the Arab offense, you just want to keep doing what you're doing. Yeah. Take some shots. Take your deep shots. Keep them playing honest. Yeah. And let that offensive line lean on Fairview and try and open some seams.
Well, Fairview should get possession of the ball here. Start the second half.
Well, Chris, it's sad to think, but all of these kids out here on the field, I don't know what their total number is, but one team is probably going to go home sad because their season will be over, and the other one's going to be tickled to death because they get to play another game. They get to live another day. That's somebody, if you've never been in this situation, it's very stressful. Yeah, because you can see the end approaching, and most guys don't get that chance to play at the next level. Most guys, this is it. Yeah. And one of these teams I care about is going to be dirt. Yeah. Well, Arab gets ready to tee it off and kick it off. Ball's on the tee at the 40-yard line. Ty Kirkland's got the kickoff. This kickoff, opening second half kickoff, is brought to you by Shattuck's Garage Doors. More than just garage doors. Experience this Shattuck's difference. Strickland approaches the ball. There's a kick. Low. Bounces over 25. It's going to roll over towards the sideline. Cole Wayne takes it. Steps out of bounds. Wow. Fairview takes over. 1st and 10 at about the 15. You know what, Chris? It looked to me like that ball was bouncing around. I thought it was going out of bounds, and he stood there and waited in his stop before it got out of bounds, and then he just picked it up and stepped out of bounds himself. But he could have got that thing probably 10 yards further up, but he thought it was going out. 1st and 10 now. Cole Wade's got Jake Harper out there with him. And, Cruz comes to this near sideline. 2 receivers on either side. Going to hand off to Harper. He goes to the left. Cuts back. There he goes. Right. Got to see the 30, the 40, the 50. Got the tackler to the 45-yard line. And that's a 30-yard gain for the big senior in the Burning Iron Steakhouse. 1st down on 1st down. And they bring Harper out to give him a break. 1st and 10 on the 45. Graves going to run it himself. Goes off left guard across the 45 up to about the 42. It's going to be a pickup of about 2 yards, Dad. And good run by Colt. We're going to say a 4-yard pickup. Yeah, 1st down. Good run. Harper's still on the sidelines, I believe. He is. Chandler's still in the ball game. 2nd down and 6. That ball's going to be spotted on about the 42. Going from left to right in front of us. Fairview in their black and purple uniforms. Arab in their away whites. Cole waiting in the shotgun. Chandler lines up on his left. Now he sends him to his right. It's being shown. They're going to, and here come flags. We're going to have an offensive line movement. No, yes. Lined up in the backfield. That left tackle was too far deep. And that's going to move the Aggies back. 5-yard penalty is going to make it 2nd down at about 12. And 3rd and 7 now. Harper comes back on the field. This might be 2-down territory if you're an Aggie. Just out of Colt's field goal range. Although Eric thinks he can hit a 75-yarder. Colt ready, lines up in the shotgun. Harper beside him. They send Alex Cruz in motion. Fakes the jet sweep. Looking downfield. Goes to his right. Being chased. Go. Going to run it to the 40, 35. He's going to be brought down at about the 32. Very close to the marker. Man, I thought that was going to be a horse collar. I did too, but he did pick up enough yardage. Just an 8-yard run in the Brady Yard Steakhouse. 1st down for the Aggies. Tough run by Colt there, Dad. Yeah, it was. But it was, it was a good run. You did exactly right. He faked it and then turned the corner on his own. Trips
line up to the far side. Redding takes a snap. He's going to hit it off to Harper. He goes off the right side. Dragging tacklers across the 25 up to about the 22-yard line. Man, that was a man run right there. 8 yards, and he was carrying defenders the whole time, Dad.
Yeah, he was. This is not exactly how Arab hoped this would start.
No, it is not. Second down and 2 for the Aggies.
This is something Fairview is used to, though. I mean,
21. It's going to make it third down, less than a yard.
Guess who's getting the ball this time?
I will give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count.
Yeah.
When you got one of the top running backs in 5A football, put it in his hands, and he lines up to Redding's left. Third down and 1, they're going to give it to Harper. That's an out pull, and he gets the edge to the 20, to the 10, tripped up after about a 14-yard gain. That's a Brady Iron Steakhouse first down, nearly a touchdown for the Aggies.
One step away.
And with that run, Harper goes over 100 yards on the game. It's going to be first and goal now from the 8. 8:11 left in the third. It's been all 3 of you in the third quarter. Cole Redding takes a snap. Here's it to Harper. Goes off right guard. Up the middle, rising forward. Up to the 5, to the 3. We're going to say he's there at about the 2. Pick up of about 7 there, Dad, for the senior. Got about 3 yards to go. Second and goal from about the 3. Harper did not get in the end zone last. 7:22 left in the third. Fairview up 13-7. Cole Redding on to attempt the extra point. Connor Scott with the hold. Man, these extra points are important right now. There's a snap. Kick is up. Kick is good. 7:22 left in the third. Fairview takes the lead. 14-7. You're listening to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network.
Live 95 is brought to you in part by Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, now with several locations across the state, but still located in the heart of Coleman County. They are a proud sponsor of Coleman Community Radio on Live 95. Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Guthrie's Auto Service has been providing quality automotive service since 1985. Located in Coleman on Eva Road, just north of 157, Guthrie's Auto Service is a AAA approved and Napa Auto Care Center, meaning their repair work is warranted up to 3 years or 36,000 miles. And because they're part of the Napa Auto Care Network, their work is also warranted at over 14,000 Napa Auto Care locations across the country. Terry Guthrie and his team are award-winning, collecting Napa's Auto Care Center of the Year for the Nashville Distribution Center and a People's Choice Award in 2020. More information is online at Guthrie'sAutoservice.net.
Powering the good life. That's what Coleman Electric Cooperative does. Reliable, affordable electricity to keep your home running and Sprout Fiber Internet to keep you connected with blazing fast Wi-Fi for home, school, and work. They are proud to support the student athletes, cheerleaders, and band members who bring energy and pride to our community every single day. Coleman Electric Cooperative and Sprout Fiber Internet, powering the good life.
Welcome back to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. I'm Christopher Greer. 7:22 left in the third. Fairview leads 14-7. Dad, they did a pitch kick on that kickoff. It was fielded by Arab. They've got a first and 10 at the 40.
At the 40. That's a good starting spot for them, though.
Arab's offense comes on the field. Nick Stevens takes a snap, hands it off to Luke Hudson. Goes off the left side, nowhere to go, man. He lost a yard, I believe. Chris, there's about 4 purple jerseys that was standing there waiting on him and lowered the boom. They were. The Rifle Brothers were leading the charge. 7 minutes left in the third. Nick Stevens stays out there, quarterback. Second down and 9. Ball's on about the 41-yard line. Hudson lines up to Stevens' right. 2 receivers to the near side. Send the man in motion now. They're going to jet sweep it. He takes it off the right side, tries to get the edge. He's forced backwards. He's going to lose 2 yards. Very good play by Jay Stevens. And also, in on that tackle was number 23, Jordan Ellis. And not a lot of room there. Loss of 2 for the Knights. Moves it back to the 39, 33rd and 11.
I thought that was going to go to start with. But all of a sudden they closed that corner down and it was all over with.
He had a seam, and it sealed up quick, real fast. 3rd and 11. Stevens in the shotgun sends 2 men wide to the left. He's got Hudson to his right. Takes a snap. He's looking downfield. Going deep. Going to go deep. He airs it up. And almost intercepted. Connor Scott was the closest Aggie to it. And couldn't haul it in.
That wide receiver went ahead and pushed him.
Yes.
Rather than go to try and catch the ball, he was just concerned about knocking him off the track of the ball.
Well, that's where your wide receiver suddenly becomes a defender, Dad.
Yeah. But there is such thing as offensive pass interference.
4th down and 11 now.
And that was close.
Punt unit on the field for the Knights. Punter standing on about the 28-yard line.
They did this once before and run a regular play.
They did. I don't think we'll see that here. There's a snap. It's a low kick. It bounces at the 40. Takes a hand bounce down to the 30. It'll be touched down at about the 28. And Fairview takes over there, 1st and 10. Good defense there by the Aggies. They bit a little bit, but they didn't break, Dad.
Yeah, it's 6-13. So maybe this time will keep moving.
6:13 left in the 3rd quarter. Fairview has the lead 14-7. Cole Redding comes on to the field. They're in the huddle right now.
I expect to see a lot of running.
I would expect to see them work that clock. I really would. I believe he's got Chandler beside him in the shotgun. Redding's going to take it. He hands it off. Go to the right side. Pick up of about 2 yards for Chandler. And that'll be it. They're going to give him 3 yards on the carry, Dad. Not a lot of room there for the receiver.
About 4 now.
Oh, it just keeps growing. I was going to say, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. 5:50 left in the 3rd. Fairview up by 1 score, 14-7. And I'll tell you what, man, A-Rab has been playing tough.
Yeah, they have. A lot tougher than everybody expected, I think, based on what they had done.
Ready to catch the snap. Here's it to Chandler, go left, cuts back to the right. Go 40, 45, 50. That's a big run for about 25 yards at a Burning Heart Steakhouse. 1st down for the Aggies. Forced out of bounds across the 50 at the 46.
That was a good run.
Jake Harper comes back on the field. I wonder if we're going to start leaning on him now like a boxer throwing body punches.
I believe that might be what we're going to see.
Redding takes a step, hands it off to Harper on the left side at the 45, dragging the pile forward to about the 41. And not a lot of room, but man, he drug that pile 5 yards, Dad.
Yeah, he did. It takes him. He's a load to bring down, man. I mean, you know,
I wouldn't want to tackle him.
No, especially once he's got some steam on him. Down to 4 minutes now, Chris.
4 minutes left in the 3rd. 2nd down and 5 for the Aggies. Ball's going to be spotted on about the 42-yard line.
Harper still in the backfield with Redding.
Redding takes a stab. Harper gets a hit off. Goes to the left, has the seam at the 40. Forward to the 35. That's going to be a pickup of about 7. And enough for Burning Heart Steakhouse. 1st down for the Aggies. That puts him over 125 on the night for big number 14. 1st and 10. Ball spotted at about the 35. You can't let him get momentum.
No, look, He doesn't get tired. He gets stronger most of the time.
Harper running to the right. Gets the edge with 30. The 25. The 20 will be brought down. And flag on the field. My spotter's saying it's a hold. But I'm pretty sure he's right. He normally is.
Well, he called that one for the flag.
He did. Holding call on the Aggies. Going to negate a first down and about a 15-yard run. 3:50 left in the third. And let's see. Okay. They'll move the ball back to about the 44-yard line. It's going to be first down and about 18. Make it 20. 3:50 left in the third. Fairview's got the lead 14-0. They also have the ball. Colt Redding wants to keep that Arab offense off the field. Chandler lines up beside Redding. They take the snap. He hands it off to Chandler. Goes off right guard up to the 40-yard line. Pick up of about 4 for the senior. And then he is brought down. It's going to be second down now at about 15. Extra offensive lineman comes on the field for the Aggies for their big formation. Chandler stays out there with Redding. Redding's in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to his left. Takes the snap, hands it off to Chandler. No, it's a pass. Complete to Stevens in the flat at the 40. Dives forward up to about the 35-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about 6 for Stevens. It's going to bring up third down to 10, Dad.
Yeah, he's got it back to what the original first down marker was.
Right,
before that penalty hit. Harper's coming back out. He's coming in, and I can't tell who it is. Number 50's coming out.
That's the extra offensive lineman.
Yeah. He's not on my roster.
I know. Redding is out there in the shotgun. He's got Harper beside him. Third down and 10. There's the snap. Takes the handoff to Harper. Downfield. He's got a man. It's Aiden Batts, and it's batted away at the last second. Batted away at the last second. The defender comes flying in.
Number 12.
For the Knights. And that was one heck of a play.
Chase Kirkland, wasn't it?
That was Chase Kirkland on that play. It's going to bring up fourth down and about 10.
That was a good defensive play. It really was.
It certainly was. We're offline again.
Oh, well.
Yeah, but short. Yeah, I got it. All right, we should be coming back up. All right. Welcome back to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. I'm Christopher Greer, joined by my dad, Joe Greer. And Fairview went for it down on 4th and 10. They got 5. Arab takes over on downs, and they've been driving it. Got it up to about the 43-yard line. 1 minute left to end the third. Fairview leads 14-7. It's first and 10 for the Knights. Stevens in the shotgun. Hudson beside him. He's going to run it to his left. Stevens keeps it, gets up to the 47. Picked up of about 5 yards for the quarterback. Good run there, Dad.
It was down to about 30 seconds now, third quarter. They should be able to go ahead
get another playoff. Should get another playoff. They've got 19 seconds left. Mason Ingram was out there on the last play, the sophomore running back for AWAB. He's still out there. And we're waiting on some flags, and then they come in. My spotter says it is on AWAB. And don't know who it was on, but it's going to move it back and make it. I know. I'm not going to say it on the air. Okay. He's giving us second down and 10 now. For the Knights. And that's going to do it. That's the end of the third quarter. The score is 14-7. Fairview has the lead. We'll be right back after these messages on the Fairview Aggie Sports Network.
In 1952, 7 men at an aluminum plant banded together and started Lister Hill Credit Union with only $5 each. Today, more than 92,000 have joined us, continuing the legacy of supporting themselves and the community through Lister Hill. It's all about we and what we can do together.
Coleman Appliance Repair is now Coleman Appliance and HVAC Repair, now servicing your heating and air needs as well. Servicing most models and brands, they can be found on Facebook or Google for those appliance or HVAC repair needs. Proudly supporting Coleman area athletics and collegiate football. When that appliance or HVAC system frustrates you and you're in need of a repairman, Robert Brantley and his team are ready to help. They're available via call or text at 256-507-3415 or on Facebook, Google, or online at ColemanApplianceRepair.com. Alabama HVAC number 22238.
Welcome back to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network, and it's the start of the fourth quarter. AWAB has the ball, 2nd and 9. Ball's on the 44-yard line, and AWAB down 14-7. The Fairview's got the lead. Stevens takes the snap, takes the handoff. He's running to his right. He's got a man caught across midfield up to the 45. Make that about the 42-yard line, and he'll be forced out of bounds. Good pitch and Graham Grisham. Grisham with that catch, and
he was kind of wide open there, Chris.
Well, he found that soft spot in his own, Dad, and he just settled in and let the quarterback hit him. First down for the Knights across midfield now up to about the 43-yard line. 11:53 left in the ball game now. Fairview needs to get the ball back and get the Knights offense off the field. Stevens takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Hudson on the right side. Nowhere to go. Brought down immediately. Jake Harper in on that tackle, joined by a host of Aggies, led by Braxton Kirkpatrick.
Number 55 is kind of hot. He's pointing. He got thrown down in that play, and he's pointing, and 2 or 3 of his players are pushing him away from the line line of scrimmage up there.
Well, 6'7", about 275. I don't know that I'd want to make Stafford mad.
No, somebody in the purple and gold did.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see how this next play. Stevens lines up at quarterback. Mason Ingram beside him. The sophomore running back for AWAB. He'll hand it off to Ingram. Goes on the left side. Tries to get the edge. Good stutter step. Up to the across the 40 to about the 38. Good run for Mason on that one, about 6 yards. And that is another very classy young man from a great family. I have a chance to coach with his father. He coaches defense from middle school. It's going to be 3rd down now and about 4.
He hooked up with Avery Latham that time. Stanford did?
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the original offender, but he was putting some effort into it.
AWAB snaps the ball. They're going to throw this incomplete. Had a receiver on the screen and couldn't get it to him.
Hit him in the hands and fell out of his hands. I thought it was almost going to be a fumble.
So did I. It's going to be 4th down and 5. And everybody in the stadium knows AWAB is going to go for it. Ball's going to be spotted at about the 39-yard line. Going to have to get up to about the 35, maybe 34 for a first. Stevens in the shotgun. Takes a snap. It's a reverse. Going back to the right, trying to get the edge. He gets by him at the 45, trips. And Coach Redding had to jump over the tackle. I think he's going to be short. He's up to about the 32. It's going to depend on the spot. 10:09 left in the ball game. This play is vital for the Knights.
Well, they're calling time. I believe they're going to mark it and see.
The officials are calling time out, and they're gonna mark it and see things. Hudson got to the sideline and almost took out Coach Redding. Coach Redding showed some serious hops getting over that young man diving in his legs.
All right, they're bringing the chains from across the space over there on the other side of the field, and it's going to be close, Chris. I don't think he did.
I don't think they got it. To the people who are holding the chains, now this is their time to shine. This is their time to be the star. The officials take the chains from the chain crew. We mark it up. And waiting on the officials. Yep, they got it. And they're saying they got it. First down for the Knights. Wow. That was a big play for A-Rab. Yes, it was. And the Cowbells have gone quiet here on the near sideline. They'll heat back up here momentarily. It's going to be first down and 10. Ball spotted on about the 33. 10:09 left in the ball game. 10:09 left in somebody's season. Nick Stevens lines up at quarterback. Luke Hudson lines up beside him. Two receivers to the far side. Shotgun snap. Here's off to Hudson. He goes off left guard. Rolling his way forward for about a 3-yard gain up to the 30.
Down to 5 minutes now, Chris. 9 minutes, excuse me.
3-yard gain for Hudson. And A-Rab right now is going to be happy as long as they can keep the chains moving.
Yeah, as long as they can keep the chains moving, and they are having the success that they're having.
Stevens lines up in a shotgun. Hudson lines up beside him. Sends the man in motion. He's going to take the handoff. Looking downfield. Trying to get him in deep. There's a flag on the play. It's a jump ball, and it's batted away by Jay Stevens. But let's see what the flag is.
Well, it was a tall throw, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it was a jump ball. My spotter's saying it's going to be a holding call. We're waiting to get confirmation. Holding hits the Knights. And that's going to move them back. We'll see how far. We got 9:20 left in the ball game. 9:20 left in one of these teams' career. It's going to be second down, about 16, Dad. Ball spotted on the 40. Stevens in the shotgun. He's got Hudson to his left, rolls to his left. Throws it out, is caught up about the 42. Got immediate tackle. He's going to get up to the 37. It's going to be a third down now, about 14. You know, Chris, we are crowded up here. We are. I mean, not just people waiting to go to the concession stand, but people wanting to go ahead and watch the game. This is something we've never seen before. There's nobody giving anything at the concession stand. No, everybody's watching this football game. Yeah. Nick Stevens in the shotgun sends his man in motion. He's going to hit it off. Hudson May pulls it out. Let's get a field, throws deep. Trying to get it to Strickland. It's up in the air. It's caught. Flag. But there's a flag.
Is it going to be on ARAB? I think it is. Charlie's saying it was a push-off. Our spotter says push-off on the Knights. It was complete down to the one. Dylan Kirkland on the catch, but did he push off? Yes, he did, according to the record. Costly penalty takes it from the 1 yard line all the way back, and let's see where it's going to be spotted. And once again, the spotters reminding us he is 5 for 5 on the night. He does not lack for confidence. That pushes them across midfield with a 48. It's going to be third down and a country mile. Have to get up to about the 22 for the first. Nick Stevens in the shotgun. He's got Hudson beside him. Takes a snap, rolls left, hands it off to Hudson. Going back to the right. He's at the 50. Brought down, big tackle by Aiden Batts. He got up to the 48 and then he was chopped down. Oh man, he's still down, Chris.
Official timeout, injured player.
Oh, Hudson's still down. They went low on him to block him, to tackle him there. And the Fairview player tried to help him back up, and he come up about 3 or 4 inches and then, threw himself back in pain. We're going to take a quick break, too. 8:06 left in the ball game. Fairview leads 14-7. You're listening to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network.
Founded in 1887, Coleman Savings Bank serves the people of Coleman with a full line of banking services. One of those services is their Legacy Checking Account, available to those 50-plus, military, teachers, policemen, and firefighters. It features no monthly service charge, interest earned on any balance, free paper or e-statements, and 2 free boxes of checks per year, along with other features. You can stop by any one of 4 convenient locations and ask them about the Legacy Checking Account, or visit www.colemansavingsbank.com for more information. Coleman Savings Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. They helped Luke Hudson off the field there. Looked like a cramp. Looked like he was moving under his own power pretty good. Punt unit comes on the field for the Knights. Punter standing at about the 40-yard line. Remember, they run a fake in the first half. They did. Now they shift out. High snap. Punter's going to kick it. Gets it away. Good kick. It's going to bounce to the 20. Takes a out bounce down to the 10. Going to go out of bounds there. And the Aggies take over on their 18-yard line. Good defensive stop there for the Aggies. That was an excellent defensive stop. And, that pass interference call, offensive pass interference really helped. It did. Think about what a game shift that is, because they had the first and 10 on the 1, and then moved it back across midfield. Yeah. Cole Lady's got Jake Harper in the backfield beside him. 7:47 left in one of these team seasons. Then he takes a snap, he hands it to Harper going to the left. At the 10, the 15, the 20, 25. Man, he gets down the field quick. They're going to say he got all the way up to about the 27-yard line. That's a 17-yard gain. And a 30-yard Steakhouse first down for the Aggies. Man, he hit that in a hurry. He did. And he didn't have anybody blocking for him on this side once he got past the original line. He just, one man to take him down, but he got another 5 or 6 yards out of it from the time the guy made contact. Cole ready with his shotgun. He's going to hit it off this time. It goes to Chandler. Goes to the left side, the 35. Slides forward with a stiff arm of a 40. And that's going to be about a 10-yard gain for the senior. And should be another 30-yard Steakhouse. First down for the Aggies. That'll move it up to about the 31. 7:30 left on the clock. ARAB needs to stop. ARAB
fresh legs in on defense. Harper in the backfield next to Redding. Redding takes a snap, gives it to Harper. Goes off the left side, tries to cut back to the right. Well defended. Not a lot of running room there, Dad. Gets up to about the 43. That'll be a pickup of maybe 2 yards. Well defended. It's going to be second down now and about 7. Harper's at 144 yards rushing.
7:01 now, Chris. Tick, tick, tick.
Cole Redding in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the near side. He's going to hit it off to Harper on the right side. 45, dives forward to the 49. That's a pickup of about 5. That's going to bring up 3rd and short.
It's not going to be too short, though. About 3.
It's going to be 3rd down, about 3. You're right. It's going to be very makeable. Watch for Jay Stevens here. They love that jet sweep at a time like this.
Yeah, they do.
6:20 left. Fairview leads 14-7. But Fairview has the ball. 3rd and 2. Cole Redding takes it. He hands it off to Harper. Goes to the right. Tries to get to the end. Still at Christie. Gets what he needed up to about the 45-yard line. And Stoddard hold. And it's coming back. It's a holding call. Stoddard says he's 6 for 6.
You know what? The NFL may be looking at Charlie. They could use somebody who knows how to call stuff.
Harper comes off the field to get a break. That's going to move it back to 3rd and 11. That's a big play for the ORAB defense, Dad. They need to get off the field and give it back to their offense. Cole Redding looks to the sideline. Chandler lines up beside him. Man, that sideline on the far side is rowdy. Yeah, ARAB people are making some noise. It is quiet on this Fairview side. We see Jay Stevens in motion, fake the jet. He's rolling out to his left. He is faced by a host of Knights. He's hit right as he throws it up, and it is a jump ball that goes down incomplete. There was contact. The Aggies wanted a flag. The Knights wanted a flag. Nobody got the flag. It's going to be 4th down and 12. And now is the time you need your punter to flip that field and bury them deep.
We was watching in the warm-ups today, Chris. They were punting that ball every time about 50 yards.
Oh, every time. 50, 65. Jay Stevens out to punt this time. Excellent punter.
Now they're dropping a man back.
Well, you better drop him all the way back. I'd put him at about the 10.
Yeah.
Stevens is standing at about his 30. There's a snap. Low kick. And then takes a Fairview bounce at about the 25, down past the 20. It'll be touched down at about the 18. And the ARAB Knights take over there. We'll be right back after these messages. Fairview leads 14-7 on the Fairview Aggie Sport Network.
You changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck goose because you'd do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect.
Friday night live at Bradford Smith Stadium on the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. On 1st and 10, ARAB landed right up the middle with a quarterback for about 8 yards. 2nd and 2 now. It's being shown by the Aggies. We're going to hand it off to Hudson. He tries to go off the left side. And we got it's going to pick up about 4 yards. That's enough for first down for the for the Knights. And Bryson Trestle getting up very slow now for the Knights. Man, I hope Bryson's okay. That was one of my favorite guys to coach in his class. He gets up off the slope. It's going to be first down and 10 now. Ball spotted on about the 27. Stevens in the shotgun. Hudson beside him. Sends a man in motion. Takes the jet sweep. Runs it up the middle himself. Nowhere to go. He's going to dive forward. Picks up about 2 yards. That's all he can get, Dad.
Down over 4 minutes, Chris.
Stevens. Going to be a pickup of about 5. He's close to the marker, but I think he's short, Dad.
Well, he looks like he's about a yard and a half, maybe 2 yards, Chris. Now they're saying it's closer than that, about a yard.
Third and short. About a half yard. Ball spotted at about the 37. Needs to get to the 38 for the first down. Stevens can run the ball. He's in the shotgun. Hands it off to Hudson. He goes off the left side behind his blockers. Picks up a solid 5 yards and another first down. Very impressive runs by this running back for Arab, Dad.
Yeah, it is. He's not flashy, but he's steady.
He has 3 minutes left in the ball game now. Arab needs to score on this drive. Stevens in the shotgun. Hudson beside him. He's going to hit it off to Hudson. Goes to the left. Tries to get to the edge. Slips and falls. He's going to lose about a half yard. Second or third guy we've seen tonight lose their footing, Dad.
Yeah, he put the cut on it. And he had room to go until his feet went out from under him.
It's going to be second down and 10 now. 2:30 left in the ball game. Stevens in the shotgun. They send him in motion. Take the hand off. He's going to run it to the left. Tries to get to the edge. Not a lot of running room. And he gets blasted. What a hit by Connor Scott. Leading the charge on that one. That's going to be a pickup of maybe a yard.
Pushed him back.
And a timeout is going to be taken by the Knights. 2 minutes in the ball game. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back after these messages on the Fairview Aggie Sports Network.
You know, we have one of the coolest places right here. Containers, bags, straws, nacho trays, even popcorn bags. Cleaning and more. Coleman has it all. Need climate control storage? How about 10 by 10, 10 by 15, and 10 by 20 units? And they even have the U-Haul trucks to carry your stuff. You can check them out at cleaningandmorecoleman.com. You can get info at cleaningandmorecoleman.com. Or the way I like, you can dial them up at 256-736-9944. 256-736-9944. Cleaning and More Coleman. County Road 437. Under the big white sign with the U-Hauls.
And welcome back to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network on third down and 8. The Arab Knights go long in and out of the hands of the receiver. Should have been caught and would have been down about that 20-yard line, Dad. It's going to bring it back fourth down and 8. Ball spotted at 45.
That was Owen Lambert, freshman, tight end.
And a very dangerous young short. It depends on where it's spotted. Our spotter's saying he's short. Everybody's saying he's short. A minute 57 left in the ball game. Measure it.
Official timeout.
Oh, official timeout. Here we go. It's time for the chain game to really step out into the limelight now.
This is twice in one game.
Yeah.
They're earning their money tonight, bud. Oh, they are. I'd be like, dude, can we spot on this near sideline? I got to run all the way over there. Yeah, for real. You can't see where the ball's spotted because it's on the near sideline. Yeah, and the players are standing there. Yeah, you can't get a view through them. With bated breath. Here we go. Here's the mark. And here he is. It's going to be short. It's going to be short. 1:57 left. Fairview holds him a foot short and get the ball on downs. Now if you're ARAB, you've got to stop the Aggies here. Well, you can stop the clock 3 times because I don't believe they have used a timeout yet. I don't think so either. I'll take that back. They did use one. I stand corrected. Jake Harper comes back on the field with Cole Redding. Ball's going to be spotted on the Fairview 48-yard line. Late arrival from the offensive line. Boy, that'll drive the coach crazy. Yeah, it will. Ball's on the near hash. Fairview wants to kill clock. They want to run clock. Harper's in the backfield. They'll probably give the ball to him and run some. Well, they sure do. Harper takes the handoff going to the left. Has some blockers across the 50 to 45. Up to the 40. That's a 12-yard run for the senior at a Brady Iron Steakhouse. First down. And there's going to be a timeout taken. Timeout by ARAB. Well, we're going to take a timeout too, about 1:07 worth. We'll be right back after these messages on the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. Fairview leads 14-7.
At Plus One Heating and Air, we believe in more than just fixing your HVAC system. Our team of skilled technicians is dedicated to providing top-notch service with a smile. Whether it's installation, repairs, or maintenance, you can trust Plus One Heating and Air to get the job done right the first time.
I've never experienced service like this before. Plus One Heating and Air not only fixed my heating system promptly, they also ensured everything was running smoothly. They truly care about their customers.
So when you're in need of heating and air services, remember the company that's willing to walk that extra mile for you. Plus One Heating and Air, where trust meets exceptional service. Hey, Coleman fans, when it's game time, it's pizza time, and nobody brings the flavor like Pasquale's Pizza, a Coleman tradition with the original recipe since 1968. We're talking fresh, made from scratch dough, zesty signature sauce, and a mountain of melty cheese. Still made with the same recipe you've loved for over 55 years. You can dine in or carry out and taste the hometown tradition that's been winning since day one. Pasquale's Pizza, a Coleman tradition, and still making it the way we used to, because that's how Coleman likes it.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live with the Fairview Aggies and ARAB Knights, first round of the playoffs here on the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. And first and 10 down, Fairview lined up in the victory formation. They took a knee. We're down to 1:40. And we're going to stay with this. They'll be coming back here momentarily. ARAB called a timeout. I think that's the third one for them. I'm thinking it's the second. We'll find out here momentarily. Yeah. They could stop the clock, I think, one more time, and then it's going to run. Well, if they can't stop the clock, all we have to do once the ball comes back into play is kneel down and then take the next penalty and kneel down again. Right. Cole Redding comes out. Victory formation, I'm sure, for the Aggies. 1:42 left in the ball game. 1:42 left in their season for the ARAB Knights. If they can't get a stop, Cole Redding takes the snap, hands it off to Harper going to the left. He's here at the 45, dragging defenders forward up to the 42. They was trying to take him out of bounds to stop the clock, and they weren't able to, Chris. They were not. The clock's still running, so they must have been out of timeout, Stab. Down to 1:24. My. What a close football game. You know, I
I said before the game they were going to try and keep it close, keep it as a knife fight, give you a chance to win it in the fourth quarter, and that's what they did. No, I said, you're right, I agree with you. I said that this had a lot of resemblance to what we saw last week so far as ball control and everything. There's a snap that hit off to Harper on the right side, cross up 40 up to about the 35, pick up of about 6 or 7. And we have flags flying in. I don't know. Yeah, we do. There were some extracurriculars at the end of that play. Our spotter is saying a holding call. But then he reminds us he's been right every single time tonight. 46 seconds left in the ball game. Waiting on the signal. Who's the official now? Dead ball. Face mask against Fairview. That's going to back it up, and it stops the clock. Well, our spotter has finally dropped the ball. He did. I distinctly heard him say holding. Yeah, I did too. Well, let's see what that does to the down. With it being dead ball down, it shouldn't give a replay on the down, should it? The down marker across the way says fourth. Yeah. Scoreboard says third and 46 seconds. And Redding is Coach Redding getting in the ear of the officials. And they're checking now. Let's wait. And I believe Redding's going to call a timeout and talk it over. They're not telling him what he wanted to hear, so he's going to give him an earful. We're going to take a timeout, too. We'll be right back after these messages. Fairview leads 14-7. We've got 45 seconds left.
In today's world, broadband internet is an absolute necessity. Unfortunately, the large cable and phone companies only provide broadband internet where it's profitable for them. For the rest of us, there's Cyber Broadband. Providing internet service since 2004, Cyber utilizes a small radio antenna to deliver broadband where cable and DSL don't go. You can join the 21st century today with Cyber Broadband, supporting streaming, VPN access, and everything else you've been wanting to do with that slow internet connection. It's Cyber Broadband for the win. They can be found online at cyberbroadband.net or look them up on Facebook.
When it comes to securing a home loan, you want someone who knows the ropes and can guide you every step of the way. That's where Josh Phillips of Maven Mortgage comes in.
I'm Josh Phillips of Maven Mortgage Group. You can reach me at 256-338-2920. And whether it's your first time buying a home or your fifth time, we'd love the opportunity to serve you and your family in all your home financing needs.
Josh Phillips and Maven Mortgage. Their name says it all. Experience you can trust. Knowledge that works for you. With one phone call, you can take the next step toward your dream home with Josh Phillips of Maven Mortgage. Your home, your future. Josh Phillips at Maven Mortgage. 256-338-2920. 256-338-2920. NMLS number 338177.
Almost pick six. Had his hands on it, just slip out his fingers. 29 seconds left in the ball game. Fairview up 14-7. Third down and 10 for the Knights. Nick Stevens lines up. He's got Hudson beside him in the shotgun. He's got the snap. Looks downfield, airs it out, and tries to get it. Tries to get it to Tucker Willis, number one, but the feet got tangled up bad, and it falls incomplete. Both the receiver and defender fell to the ground. Incidental contact on that. It looked to me like that the receiver was pushing him the entire way. Well, everyone went down, and he fell down too. It looked like he was trying to maybe get a little bit of an edge. Yeah. It's 4th and 10. This is the season for the Arab Knights. Nick Stevens, the quarterback, takes a snap. He's got time. Going deep. He ears it up. It's picked at the 50. Picked at the 50. Cole Redding with the interception. And that's going to be it. That's the ball game. Fairview will advance the second round. In a season that has had some disappointment, so they have Knights will come to an end. 15 seconds left in the ball game. Seconds left in the game. We should see victory formation. Well, there was a flag on that. Dead ball against Fairview. And not that it's going to matter much, Dad. I expect what we're going to see. What was that? A sportsmanlike? Yeah, it was a sportsmanlike. We're going to see just one meal, and that's going to be ball game. Yeah, I agree with you, Chris. Dead ball, personal foul against the Knights. I didn't see it. They're not saying it didn't happen. I didn't either, but our spotter was here signaling for it. Victory formation now for the Aggies. Snap, there's a kneel, and that should do it. That should do it. The Fairview Aggies advance to round 2. And for the Round Knights, it's time to start getting ready for next year. Your final at Dafford Smith Stadium, 14-7. ARAB win. Fairview wins. Boy, I just gave somebody some heart attacks out radio land, Dad. We'll be right back here in about a minute, 40 seconds after these breaks. And we're going to break down all the action that happened and talk about what led us here. You're listening to Fairview Aggie Sports Network, and Fairview goes to round 2.
Are you looking for a reliable ride at the lowest prices in town with financing? PNC Auto has you covered. Finance options for all credit types, good, bad, or ugly. Plus, a free vehicle report is available for each listing. You can get pre-qualified today online at mypcauto.com. And they offer a free 90-day powertrain warranty or free maintenance for a year. No, we're not kidding. Chad Johnson and Paul Carpenter are ready to help you drive away happy today. Chad is available at 256-493-2491, or Paul can be reached at 256-339-9932. PNC Auto on Highway 278 just past the Methodist Church, or online at mypcauto.com.
Live 95 is brought to you in part by Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, now with several locations across the state, but still located in the heart of Coleman County. They are a proud sponsor of Coleman Community Radio on Live 95. Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Guthrie's Auto Service has been providing quality automotive service since 1985. Located in Coleman on Eva Road, just north of 157, Guthrie's Auto Service is a AAA approved and Napa Auto Care Center, meaning their repair work is warranted up to 3 years or 36,000 miles. And because they're part of the Napa Auto Care Network, their work is also warranted at over 14,000 Napa Auto Care locations across the country. Terry Guthrie and his team are award-winning, collecting Napa's Auto Care Center of the Year for the Nashville Distribution Center and a People's Choice Award in 2020. More information is online at Guthrie'sAutoservice.net.
Welcome back to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network, where it is final now. Fairview wins 14-7. Dad, what a game. Yeah, you know what they say about history repeating itself. This is a lot like the game last week, right? And it came right down to the end. It really, truly did. We had one play that was at the very end, it was decided at the very end, right? It was a nail biter, Chris, all the way through. Yeah. I
I said within a time we do something, they come, and match us, but at the very end, they wasn't able to get that last score. They got so close. They had a pass play complete down to the one, and come to find out the receiver pushed off, according to the officials, and that moved the ball all the way back across the 50. Yeah. Think about that one play, and if that changed, how different this ball game would have looked. Yeah. There was 2 or 3 little things that could have happened that would have made it a little bit different, outcome. But most of those guys, I know you know the coaches, tell them they can hold their head high. They have lost in the first round of the playoffs, but they got to the playoffs, and they didn't do anything to be ashamed of. They played one of arguably the top team in Coleman County. I can't name anybody better than Fairview. Good Hope and Vermont both are doing excellent this year, but Fairview is pretty much top team. And ARAB came and just bloodied our noses and gave us everything we wanted and then some. Yeah, I agree. And hats off to them. Great game plan by the coach. They don't have anything to be ashamed of. Not at all. Not at all. My heart breaks for those boys. They're playing the alma mater now for ARAB across the way. And, anybody who's strapped the pads on, you know that you have a shelf life. Yeah. You know that you only have so long to play the game that you love, and then it's going to be taken away from you. And for the seniors across the way, for the ARAB Knights, it's over now. That's the last time that they'll ever go on the field together as ARAB Knights, and my heart breaks for them. It does, because, they played their absolute guts out. Well, like I said, they don't have anything to be ashamed of. They played a clean game. Both teams relatively were clean, especially in the first half. Second half, picked up a little bit, but nothing vicious, nothing really bad. Had 5 penalties for 50 yards, did Fairview. ARAB had 4 for 40. Final score, 14-7. Jake Harper finished the game with artificially about 170 yards rushing and 1 touchdown. He's averaging probably about 10 yards a touch, if I would guess. I'd have to break it down. Yeah, we had first downs. They beat us. We had 13 and they had 16. So it was a competitive, evenly matched game. Well, it was. And, they came into the game with an idea of what they wanted to do, and they executed. I think something was a big difference. It didn't lead to an immediate score, but Redding had an interception. Should have had 2 in the first, and then he had another one in the fourth. Well, he should have had 2 more in the first. Yeah. One of those was on a 4th and long, and he smartly dropped the ball. Yeah. He had it in his hands. He just said, if I take this interception, it's going to cost my team 20 yards. That's a senior player. Yeah. Well, final here, 14-7. We escape and advance to round 2. We'll be right back after these messages. You're listening to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network.
Powering the good life. That's what Coleman Electric Cooperative does. Reliable, affordable electricity to keep your home running and Sprout Fiber Internet to keep you connected with blazing fast Wi-Fi for home, school, and work. They are proud to support the student athletes, cheerleaders, and band members who bring energy and pride to our community every single day. Coleman Electric Cooperative and Sprout Fiber Internet, powering the good life.
In 1952, 7 men at an aluminum plant banded together and started Lister Hill Credit Union with only $5 each. Today, more than 92,000 have joined us, continuing the legacy of supporting themselves and the community through Lister Hill. It's all about we and what we can do together.
Welcome back to the
Fairview Aggie Sports Network. I am Christopher Greer, joined by my dad, Joe Greer, and my son, Charlie Greer. He's our spotter. And, Dad, they got it done. I'll tell you what, man, there was some nail biting over here. There for a while, the stands on the Fairview side got real quiet.
Yeah, they did. And, now it's behind us. We get to look forward to wherever we're going to be doing next week. I think I have heard Ramsey. I don't know if that's official.
You can pretty much write it in stone. I'm not sure who Ramsey was playing, but they're going to beat them.
They was playing Jackson. They were matched up against Jacksonville.
Well, we've got a final now. Scottsboro is final over West Point, 45-14.
They got 14.
They did. They got some points up on the board. They knew that. That was an uphill battle.
Yeah.
Scottsboro was just no joke.
Yeah.
And speaking of no joke, hats off again to the Arab Knights. They came in with a good game plan. They executed that game plan. Now we've got to look forward to the next game, and my guess is it's going to be Ramsey. Ramsey's who we're matched up with. I am not saying this with 100% certainty, but I believe we will host them here at Dafford Smith Stadium.
Well, I hope we host them, because I tell you what, back a few years ago we started doing those Legion field trips at night. It made me a little nervous,
we can get a little scary down there. Not that I know anything about that. 14-7 was your final here. Great day for the Aggies. Again, my heart breaks for the Knights, but man, they played one heck of a ball game, and you can't ask for anything more. Well, that's going to do it here from the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. Fairview wins 14-7. We will be back next week, same time, same place. Well, probably Friday night next week, because there won't be any bad weather. Knock on wood.
I don't know if I'll be here or if Eric will be here, but somebody will cover with you.
So somebody will be here just to keep me out of jail. Keeps me out of trouble. Well, thank you so much for tuning in and listening. Thank you so much for making the Fairview Aggies Sports Network a reality, and for giving us the opportunity to just call these games for these young men and watch them develop. It's been a very special time in my life to get to do that, and I get to do it for one more week, because we're on life support now. It's 1 week at a time, Dad.
Yep.
Yes. Well, that'll do it from Dafford Smith Stadium. Fairview wins 14-7. We'll be back next week. Until then,